draft again. I've recently heard that white-red isn't as dominant as it used to be because too many players are picking it, so self-corrects a bit. It's still second or third best or something. Win rate. We opened a very good blue card, Profts. Yes, Eidetic Memory. Replaces itself and puts a lot of counters. A very good card. Definitely the pick here. A lot of blue cards in this pack, so that's kind of bad actually, because it means we're likely to put... This pack is likely to put the second player in blue as well, which could come back to bite us in pack 2, because they'll be passing to us. We hope to wheel a Sprite. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, well. Someone passed us a cryptic coat. It's completely busted. Uh-huh. This pack has some good cards still. Makeshift Binding and Case of Burning Masks as well. But blue rare into blue rare. Yeah, good blue rares. Not all rares are good. Now what? Nothing super exciting. Merger, they went this way. Smuggler. No more lies, maybe. We're pretty sure we're playing blue, so it's kind of just one other color. Same as Merger or 70 or Smuggler. Might be the best card in the pack. I haven't opened 17 lands, but I do think it is. Sentinels has it a little bit at the same level as Red Herring. I think it would take normalize here. Probably deduce. Would go case, which might be slightly better than deduce, not even sure. But since it's in our main color, with the deduce. I think deduce is best in blue-red because that's the artifacts color pair. But deduce is still fine anywhere. Yeah. Ace of the Filch Falcon is good. A bit hard for me to evaluate exactly how good because sometimes it just cycles. Quite often it just cycles when you can't really wait to get 3 artifacts. Authorized Exit used to be rated very highly. I'm not sure if it's the case anymore. Strike Me is a very good card, but could also take land. But I think case is good to pass. Other than just Reasonable Doubt, quite a late case of the Trample Garden. A late Inside Source though. Hold on. For some reason I missed it, but Inside Source is a very good white card. Kind of surprising to see it this late. Could try to be blue-white. Yeah. I think it's the pick. Grab the Sprite. Use Fanatical Strength. I think better than a Sprite, but we're sure to be playing blue. We're not likely to play green. Although, like, all white isn't super strong, but it's good. They're both solid cards. I'll take the Sprite. What kind of blue-white deck do we want to be? If we want to be a bit aggressive, Analyst isn't that good. Cryptic Code makes me want to be low, I think, because it's value. So maybe we do want to be defensive. Maybe Jaded Analyst. Looking at the stats a bit here. Don't really have the time. Night Watch maybe would have been better according to the win rates. Another case I felt Falcon. Run of Proof is, I think, quite good if we have detectives. Two so far. Blue White is the color pair for detectives, so. But I kind of want a second one is kind of a good combo. But it's close. I go with another because they play well by themselves. Actually, Stinking Gap is fine, right? But still two detectives, but we're likely to get more, so I think we're taking Cap. The rest is kind of weak. All three were playable, but Smuggler. Goran is a better card, I think, but very likely to play black. Could play Lamassu. Yeah, we're in the right color. I mean, it's a weak card, but still, the very last one. Well, we opened the best common in the set. It's gonna be a pick. Yeah, I don't think anything comes close. Nothing comes close. I wonder how good Outfitter is. But like, I think you just take it if you already have at least half of the pieces for it, probably even both. Hope to wheel. Not much, honestly. Out of this pack, maybe Outfitter if we can find the other half. On-color jewel. Researcher, another inspector though. That's gonna be even better than an archive. I don't know if I've had the chance of picking a single novice inspector so far. Because they're picked so highly, usually. For some reason here we're getting them. Oh, yeah, never mind. The first one was pick one, so someone opened an inspector, did not take it, which is possible given the rares. Mentor of the Meek is great, right? Also on the job that we want to pick up at some point. But hopefully we'll see another one. It's kind of slow value though, which isn't really what we're doing anymore. I think it's still better than on the job. To make it work, I think it's so much value. Binding. Inspector is also very good. But what do we have as removal so far? Sprite, kind of. A counter. And that's it. I even think Binding is probably better than Inspector. Use, although... Problem is that we're kind of trying to be aggressive now with two Inspectors. Close. Taking did use. This is bad, right? Oh, we do see an unjob in a first bother. First bother, I think, is a better card. But for our deck, I think it's still first bother. Look at the numbers. First bother does win more. It does kind of do a on-the-job impression. This is, I've heard that it's a bit of a trap because you want to be on the board if you can. We have only 4 detectives. I don't think we can really pick that, although what else do we take? This to try to wheel the 6 drop or reasonable doubt? Not sure. We could play a vigilante. We do get the odd feeder back, so we might play it because we have the full combo. Researcher or thinking cap 2. I don't think I want a second thinking cap. I don't know, I've heard... I don't know, I've had a hard time evaluating this one. It's quite good if you're full detectives, we don't have that many. And if you draw 2 of them, like... Oof. I don't think we can splash this. Reasonable Doubt is a fine card, so... Well, regret the Deduce pick, now that we get another one for free. We won't play 3, I doubt it. But... would be result-oriented thinking. Wow, okay. Private Eye probably, but we don't have that many detectives. 6. We don't have an under job yet. Inside Source is also busted. Not busted, but very, very efficient, I mean. Numbers do say Private Eye. I think we take Private Eye and hope to get more detectives. Lost in the Maze is hard to evaluate, but I think it's quite good. Like B something. I'd like to pick up detectives, but there isn't one in the whole pack. Case is good in multiples, probably. Actually gonna try triple case. I think that's gonna be good, right? So, this deck is gonna be a little bit with 2 drop. It's gonna be a bit chaotic. Right? We're not very cohesive. Detective 2 drop helps. We take Cried Witness over it? I don't think so. I really want to be on the board quick, right? Then we have a chance to wheel it anyway. This is quite good, but can't really splash this. And it's not really good in our deck specifically. Outcall is fine too, but Inspector is what we want. What was the late Inspector pick 4? This is a detective. What's Surprise Witness? Do we have a lot of 3 drops or something? There is Private Eye. Mentor of the Meek. Yeah. I think I'm taking Crime Stopper. Because I already have a lot of clunky cards. One card that just work. This is somewhat clunky because it's a trick, but it's such a good trick that you have to take it, I think. There is nothing else really that's better. I mean, like Reasonable Doubt, Authorized Exit are fine, but what else better? I don't think we'll play any of these. I think your Synchro is just bad, right? Oh, on the Jumbo Grant Witness. Ugh. They're both super important. I think I'm taking on the job. Hope to pick up a bit more. Ah, haha, regret it. Was Researcher, I don't think it's that good in our deck. And we get an under job. Out cold. Second to last pick. Take it. Okay, so we're still at 11 detectives. Which is a good amount, but we may have some weak ones. We're keeping all these. Smuggler we can cut. Deduce we can at least cut one, probably more. Like, do we have... Like, our sideboard is very thin right now. We have a ton of cuts to make. Oh yeah, we have so many cuts to make. Okay. Keep... Analyst isn't really what we're doing anymore, although it's a detective. And we are drawing a lot of second cards, but we just want to be aggressive, I think. Try to at least. We could cut a sprite. Oh, we have two researchers. I wonder how good it is in our deck. Magnifying Glass is a bad card, but I think if we want to do the Agency Outfielder, we do play it. Mesu is cuttable. Chronologist is cuttable. With 6 cuts. Wow. Yeah. I feel like this deck is not gonna play super well. Because we just don't have it to drop detectives. Like, I have a single to drop detective. I mean, I have 3 inspectors, that's gonna help, but turn 2 might just be cracking that clue. I guess for sure, because I have 6 1-drops that make a clue. Maybe I just cut the Vigilante. Or some 3-drops, because I have an insane amount. Cut a Sprite. Maybe I cut the Researcher. Maybe I just cut the combo. Magic Glass and Magician Outfielder. Hmm. Don't really have room for it. It's a detective and with value, but maybe it's just too slow. Researcher, maybe I don't want 2. Like, if I draw 2, it's not going to be untapping very much. I'm going to be trying to tap, so I won't have evidence for 2. I'm going to have evidence for 1, so... Four cuts. Maybe I just cut the combo. I don't even... I really don't want to be drawing a magnifying glass. Let's count worst case. Yeah, it is a combo with... Yeah. Because, like, I play my 6-drop and get case solved. But I think we want to be fast. Yeah, keep the Vigilante. It's a good finisher. 2 more cuts. Could cut a Smuggler. But yeah, maybe I do. It's tough. I think I have to cut 1 3-drop. Which one though? Researcher? Right? But they're detectives. Is it crazy to cut Mentor? Probably. Although, how many creatures trigger it actually? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I count that 6 though. 7, 8, 10, and 9. But it's slow. I'm gonna check the win rate of this card. Could see it being a bit of a trap, which might be what is happening here. Uh, Center of the Meek is at 52.5%, which is below average. Yeah, I got excited when I saw it. But our deck is aggressive, maybe we should cut it. We just don't have time. But with 3 inspectors, it's quite good. But we're trying to finish the game, so maybe that makes sense. And now what? Reasonable Doubt is quite good with the clues. Did you say maybe a smuggler? Awkward that we don't really have a lot of creatures. 9 creatures? And maybe I have to cut another creature. Like a Deduce or Arrival. This deck's weird. Because we have so much value. I think I'm gonna try like that, but I could see changing a bit. Okay, the split. Do we play 17 or 16? We could play 17 because we have a lot of clues. And is the split correct? Arena says it's pretty much the same. We want to be playing Inspector on 1. So that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. This deck's interesting. I think we're gonna have awkward draws. We're aggressive, but also we have a lot of value and not a ton of creatures. I don't know, I'm a little bit dubious of the deck. But 3 inspectors will help. It's a good hand. Probably cracking it on 2. The bottle smuggler that we cut. I'll attack. Could trade the inside source for the smuggler. Makes sense when we have an under job to trade. I still think it's a fine trade for me. Out of value, I hope to draw like value, not play the underjob right away. Early. Inspector. I wonder if I should bind this. I have nothing else to do, I might. But this is good. Might not have that many detective because it's green blue, but value. Inspector. Could pump this and play Inspector. Or just bind it. I'm playing green, so I may not want to bind it. They're gonna have big creatures. Yeah. I'll bind it. Okay. On the job, won't kill them, but it's gonna probably make some good trades, give us a clue. That's fine. No plays. Maybe we drew a first bother. We could just fuss. That way we play around Reasonable Doubt, because we have mana to pay, and we can crack the clue. Probably doing that. Although bother would be good, but first is also very good, so it needs to play. Solid. No plays? No plays, okay. We have a good board and an on the job. Maybe they had a reasonable doubt. Maybe they were just really counting on the inspector. For a creature or land card. Okay, so tutor for a creature or rampant growth. Okay, what do they have? Their bomb maybe, but that's a bit slow. Looking good. On the job might kill them next turn, during our next turn. Yeah, that's very slow. Might have them. We can even pay for reasonable doubt this turn. Yeah. Okay. Good showing. Sure. Wasn't the best game, but yeah, because we kind of rolled them over. Didn't really play much. Do you want to make any changes? Not necessarily a good idea to make changes based on one game, like, can't really get any sense. It's statistically insignificant, but we saw that the deck can be very aggressive, and can work. Our opponent didn't do much, so that helped. But go on a smuggler. The vigilante maybe. Vigilante is fine, but with all the clues we have, maybe we have enough value, enough draws that we can just play cheap stuff. And having a turn 2 that actually trades for their 2/2 or something might be worth it. I'd try it. Meek, I'm still not sure if I'm supposed to pay it or not. It can be such a lot of value, but it's low. So are our cases of the Fitch Falcon, like they're slow. Do make 4/4 flyers though. Yep. Would like to have like the second planes instead of a second island. But that's fine. Inspector on 1. On 2, not sure if we're gonna crack the clue Inspector, probably just Inspector to have more bodies. Side source and try to set up a fuss. Also, it's nice to stockpile clues so that if we draw a Ace of the Filch Falcon, we can solve it. Right, we have a coat in this deck as well. That coat is so good. Binding is good. Okay, so they want fixing or clues. Thinking cap. Okay, they might be playing a similar deck. Let's go Inspector. Next turn inside source. After that could be fuss. Probably more creatures first or removal. They're still playing blue-white. Face down cards. A little bit annoying. I'll just play inside source. And next turn, fuss maybe. And can get 4 creatures with the fuss, I'm happy. We did draw case, so that's very good because we can solve it right away. And step. I'd like to draw planes. Right, witness. plus the thinking cap. May want to bind it, that we can just get damage. I would love to draw land so I can bind and set up a case. That would be great. Binding it gives us 4 damage. Or Crime Stopper with no evidence. Can't just bother. Let's bind it. Get more damage. Yeah, the thinking cap is pulling its weight here. 4-5 is tough. I could tap it to get 4 more damage. I think I'll just do that. Because then next turn I can fuss and probably put them in a very defensive position. What's the alternative? Researchers that can start tapping. I'm just gonna get 4 damage while I can. I could draw my own private eye, that would also be good. Opponent has 5 mana, while we're sitting on 3. I hope they won't leave up a reasonable doubt. That would be really bad. They are. We drew lands. I do think we fuss. Because they don't have reasonable doubt. It's so good. They do eat one thing, but the other one's gonna at least trade. They take a bunch of damage. I don't think we can pass up on the value, on the add value or the opportunity rather. Spell that they play right now, maybe? Maybe they have a trick. Trick is fine. Defensive tricks are usually much worse than offensive ones. I don't mean the cards, I mean the position. Playing them when you're the beat down is much better, usually. Let's... Doesn't work, it's pretty annoying. But we're still okay. Does work. Very nice. We lose 1 creature, we'll deal 7 in theory, and trade 1. Great. We're gonna go case end of turn, main phase 2. To threaten lethal with it as well. Okay, they have a bounce. Good for them. This private eye could be a problem if they can stabilize. Case. Alright, solved. Can a knight that we can play the sprite as well. We could try to go for the win with the 4/4 flyer plus the 2/2/3s. It's kind of risky. I think I'm... Oh, Reasonable Doubt doesn't do anything though. I think I'm supposed to try that. But if they have something, it'd be quite bad. I try though. They might eat a 2-3 if they have a way to gain life, a way to kill, bounce a creature. They eat a 2-3. A little annoying, but like they have one card in hand. They have nothing, we win, which is likely. So yeah, I think we're supposed to go for it. It's not an absolute disaster if we get blown out. We can still win this game. Do have the bounce. We can counter it. That's real annoying. We'll just sack it. I don't think we want to leave up reasonable doubt with their turn that much. Unlikely to work. That was good for them. We're still doing fine though. Not the case. Eat a 2-3, go 2-3. Just if they miss here, we're in a very good position. And they can sack that on the draw. We have another case rolled up and then 4 mana. Maybe just play a Researcher. I would like to get more damage with the Sprite. Although the Sprite does fly, so maybe the earlier the better. They attack because anyway I can tap it if I want. They would force me to do it. I think I just saw it by attacking. There is an argument for cracking a clue because if I draw a rival, I could win here. If I crack a clue, I don't get my case solved. I don't think I do. Could just leave up reasonable doubt. Or sack clue. Now that this thing is gonna be solved in a turn. Interesting game. They have 3 cards in hand. They could come back. Although we're in a good position. Reasonable doubt looking quite bad when they have 6 mana. Okay. I think we played well. Took a few shots that didn't work, but I think they were good shots to take. Likely to work, and if it doesn't work, we're still in a good position. 2-0. Haven't played our rares so far. The Croft's Eidetic Memory and the Cryptic Code. Haven't felt the clunkiness so far. We've run smoothly mostly. I do believe that it was the right call. So far it has worked out at least to take all cases of the Filch Falcon. Because we've been making 4/4s left and right. I mean, 2 on a single game we could have done here. It is soft to bounce. I don't think we keep it because we're probably going to sack the clue turn 2 to look for white. And we have a turn 3 play most if it comes to that. I think it's keepable. Not great, but keepable. If we draw planes next turn, I guess. Would be good. We have. Very nice. On the red-green. Best disc. Oh. Mountain into forest into plate. Okay. Into Gadabout. Just go inside source attack for 2, right? There. We see another play. Next turn probably Sprite. With a Bother in hand, I really want to keep my creatures. But it would be a good trade if it worked. I'll take it. I'm likely gonna put more damage out. Okay, that's a Trust on 3 Whispers. Can give Death Touch, Vigilance, or Double Strike. Stuff. I think I just Sprite. I could out cold. But I think I'll play that next turn maybe, or Bust Bother, depending on if they get aggressive. They could have a shock here. I don't see the stop, so probably not. Okay. Even tapped, this is problematic because it gives double strike, so be taking 8. I can't. If I block this, they give it double strike though. I think my plan is to outcall them. I think. Okay. Wouldn't mind a binding to kill the Trostani. What if I outcall these two? Attack with everything? I think it's the plan. Oh, that doesn't work because they can't give this double strike and kill me. Yikes. I don't think I'm supposed to do that. And leave up one creature to block then. And die to shock. Or a shield, not attack. And do it during their turn. I can't one-shot them. Yeah. Do I die to shock? Do I want to die to shock? They didn't have it so far. I also died to a trick. Maybe I have to take the shot. Maybe I leave up 2 things. I don't love it. I can't leave that up anywhere because this... I'm sure that don't have that. This doesn't have a name, right? Does it have a name? Is it name detective? I don't think so. The tramp. Okay. They have nothing. We had lethal. That day we can't bother to have blockers. We're just dead. Do I have to crack a clue to try to hit makeshift binding? Maybe. Heroic as deduced then. Did not. Can I make a 4/4 blocker with the case? Probably supposed to do that. Don't know if I survived though. Didn't give trample, right? So I could tramp. Anyone can get double strike? Yeah, I'm dead here, right? Even do multiple. I do this because they have to do this on this one or the red dies. I can't die, right? I think that's the play. But even if it works out, quote unquote, I'm still pretty dead. First one, it survives. I have a good trade here, jump here, and take 3. On the job, it's close. I need 3 blockers, which I don't have anyway. I'm dead. Not find a binding. This plus this would have been lethal. Or not actually, still one off. Alright, you got me. I had to trust Tani. Pretty good. Solid. Blue red. The Phantom first, so that it gets flying. Want to play that on 3 probably. Or on 2. Because they're... Oh, okay, they attack, so... Don't need to get flying. But this puts more damage. Okay. It's a very early bounce. Why would they want to do this? And not even... Okay. They just want to slow me down. But I have a lot of value as well, so that might not work out for them. I think I just go Phantom Thinking Cap. Turn double 2 mana card. We'll see which ones. Also equip the Thinking Cap, but it's gonna be not efficient. Okay. Maybe they just have a ton of removal, so just throw them. Do we smuggler the juice or do we smuggler case? Smuggler the juice, right? Yeah. Let's deduce now to try to find a better 2-mana card. Don't really have one, I think. Left. Oh, should I ward it in play case? That's also fine. It's probably trading either way. But it's gonna take more mana from them if they have a removal. Sure. So with the deduce, that's gonna be enough to flip this. If I don't crack a clue right away. It's an enchantment. Is it me or it's weird like that it's not centered? Is it because I have 3 non-creature permanents maybe? The reason for not taking the trade is that I have memory. And I could have put a counter on it. Sure. So this is 6. I go crafts, deduce, probably. I'm gonna deduce during my turn to flip this end of turn, right? I might as well do it now. I'm gonna get 2 counters on the with the memory. Will I attack though? Even that I'm a bit behind. If only I had left up white mana. Although I do have 2 other cases, so but 3 inspectors, so probably should have left white mana. Don't think I attack here. I'm not doing much. I'd rather block. A little bit down on life. Yeah, removal, at least it's gonna cost them 2 extra mana. Next time, I'm just gonna bother. Right? Most likely. I like fast, but not looking good here. So this is also active, so that's an argument for not using all our mana on this. Can't really do this. Brother looks good here. Although if they have 6 mana, it doesn't quite work out for this one, but 4/4 flyer is also good to block here. Maybe I just keep up this. What do I do with the rest of my mana? Play an inspector. Crack a clue now to get a counter. Which one's better between bother or doing my thing? Case. The 4/4 flyer is pretty good against them. I think I will do that. Not by cracking a clue. Then inspector, then face. Do I want to put the counters on the token? If so, I need to do it now. I don't think so, because it's the token, it's easy to kill when they have blue mana. I think I just go to combat, put the counters on the inspector, right? You also just put the counter, a single right on the face down card to attack. Not crazy, but I don't think I'm in a hurry here. I have very good plays coming. I think I just chill. Next turn bother, next turn on the job. would be maybe the plan. Straight up Grixis. Also equip Soul Innovation. So they can kill the Inspector. That's fine. This has words, so they were not able to. I guess they have a shock, but if they do, it's fine. Be happy with this trade. The reason to put it on the cap. There's the memory, I guess, but. Oh, they forgot, I guess? I'll take it. I don't have a detective right now. I'm probably gonna start to attack, maybe just with the 4/4. Although, given the amount of damage I can put soon, maybe I just attack with both. Like, I'm pretty far from dead. Yeah, I think I do attack with both. The double block, I can flip it. Would take a lot of my turn. Trump. Out cold is good. Don't have super interesting creatures to tap, but would still open a little. What's that? Loop. Those block eat the 1/1 or chop the 4/4. Probably just attack with everything on the job, right? 7 mana, I could keep up a reasonable doubt. I could equip the thinking cap. I could crack a clue to get a counter. No need for reasonable doubt. Don't have a detective. Could also out cold. I think I'd rather just on the job. 3 extra mana. I think I just equip the cap on. And the cap. Maybe the cap on the face down is fine. Or just crack for counter. I think I'm just gonna equip the cap. On this, so that it can't double block. Fine. Is it even worth it to win the job, actually? What does it do? 6 extra damage. Isn't that great? Although, what else am I doing? Nothing. I'll just take the damage, I think. Probably should have done the math and realized that maybe I was supposed to like flip this instead of on the job. Although putting in super low when I have a lot of creatures is also fine. And then I'll cold. Yeah, it's defensible to just on the job then. Like, I have a bunch of creatures and on cold, so damage to their face is pretty good. Realistically, we could have played really poorly here and still win. 3-1. Sure. That's artifacts right here. Case of the Pilch Falcon speedrun. Red. Do I solve it or do I deduce? Solve it to try to next turn the 4/4 flyer on turn 3 with haste. There is also the player thinking cap equip, which is probably fine too, but I think this is better. Probably trying to attack blue. They could have unauthorized exit to bounce my token. But I'm still going for it, right? I could also equip and deduce, that's also really good. But I'll go for the upside play. If it works out, it's gonna kill them so quickly. Do you think I attack with both? Although I could equip this next turn, and then it can't trade anymore. Actually, maybe not. Yeah. But they played the specialist to trade, for sure. I don't have to let them. The option again. Might mean they have a play that is better than a 2/3. That can block a 2/3, a 3-power creature. I'll take it. Yikes. Yeah, okay. Never mind. Equip cap. Do we attack though? You have deduce end of turn. Could deduce now to try to hit an inspector. It might be better than the value of representing a reasonable doubt. My hand does nothing. Maybe I'm supposed to crack a clue instead of equipping the cap. Sure. Yeah. Did not work out. Between unauthorized exit and orangutan, maybe we should not have went for it. Am I drawing before I decide what I block? Probably losing this one. But a very cool start. Got wrecked by the 8. Okay, that's good. That's very good. I can do all 3 here. So, Phantom. Memory. Binding. Whip. Alright. 4/5 that can potentially fly. On the job, looking at its best here. Wonder if we're gonna chill or attack. This 4/5 could be super big. But they look like they have removal. They do, we're kind of not doing much. Creature please. That counts. That's not really good in this board, but definitely what we should do. The Vel2 helped as well. We have to keep cold to survive. Does buy time. 50 codes is definitely better. We want to go cold into cold. Yeah, I think so. For safety. Next time we can go binding and coat. Thinking this so that we beat a shock. If they have nothing, of course, we want to block this. But then we get right by a shock. I don't know what they have. They had nothing with the attack here. Maybe so, it's still quite a bit of damage. Yeah, maybe we're supposed to block this because the 1-1 every turn is gonna be hard to beat. Maybe I just kill it now, actually. Yeah, I think I just kill it now. It's not the best target. But I think good to get rid of it. Should attack first. The way to untap stuff. We want to know if it resolves. Attack first. I think it matters though. Two life is also nice. They might reasonable, if they are reasonable doubt, they'll be able to reasonable doubt our coat. Which hurts, but what do they have? Okay. That's still good for them. We don't get our 2 life. I think. And this is a threat. Okay. Can we kill them before we die to the Smith? We have a clue, we can put a counter like on the flyer. Oh yeah, counter on the flyer makes it so that we can block their thing. If you want to stay defensive, we could do that. Also the thinking cap does it, but it's 3 mana. We'll also make a bunch of creatures with this slowly. I do like putting a counter on the 1-1 flying. Pretty bad against shock. So far, like they would have used it if they had the shock, so they have to draw it. Arrival, not particularly good here. We just bounce and play it. I think that's the play. You don't have removal for the 2/2 flyer. I didn't even check what was. Oh yeah. Here. Yeah. Outcalled on second on top was not a good play because of the cap taking it. Didn't think about this. Oh well. Private Eye. Not doing actually that much here. On the job, starting to look good. Value to play. Huh. Okay. I think I solve the case. Not sure if I can attack with the 3 powered unblockable. Probably not. There is 3 to make a 4/4. I have 3 left. Is either arrival or bouncing the coat. What if I attack? I think I can afford it. Low. Not looking great. Back with everything. Nice combo. That's 6. Three if we do this. Or why don't we do that? And the rival, the 3/2. Could go wrong, but I think that's what we're supposed to do. That's a disaster. Not play around this, not that I didn't think about it, but I don't think I could play around it anyway. We die to this probably. Lose to this. I kill the drone smith. Well, this survives if I do. I'm gonna kill the drone smith. Try to. Okay. I have so many creature permanents. That's probably too much. 8 mana. Try to draw something very good. Land does not count. Whoops. Should I play planes first? Keep up a blue that could bounce my coat. Oh, I played the land already apparently. So we have 2 blockers. We could block these 2, take 4. If in the best world we could put here so that we can block that. Probably the play. Yeah. We probably can't beat anything if they have any interaction, we die anyway, so let's not play around anything. Just assume they don't do anything. Because every other scenario does not matter, we're already dead in every other scenario. For instance, you got me. Okay. Started well. Two now. I think this deck's good. A little weird, but I think it's good. I'd like to get 5 wins with it. I mean, it's keepable. 3 lands, both our colors. Definitely a keep interaction. We'd like to have creatures to play early, like an inspector. But countering their 2-drop will be fine. Probably countering just about anything. That is exactly that, just about anything. You could just play a creature here. You put 3. A little bit lonely for Private Eye, but might kill it. Although it's not threatening for now. Inspector. So I have 3 cases and 2 inspectors back. But if I draw case and can't play it, it's not a big deal. Whereas if I draw inspector and can play it, it is. So, oh, what am I saying? I should just keep up my mana for the counter. Anyway, I'm not gonna crack it. That's the good stuff. Counter or draw. One of the many reasons why Novice Inspector is good. Yeah. But they don't have a good play next turn. Alright, that's fine. A little bit weak in terms of power. Not great in our deck overall, but I think it's still a fine card. Ramps, even if we don't draw land, we can play Bother. That is slow. But this game is looking slow, so... This guy's not great. Smuggler. Yeah, I will just cast Bother here. I'm gonna do it manually in case... A is gonna... Right, untap, another... Yeah, okay. Revel is gonna be really nice here to keep a sprite. We go sprite smuggler next turn, block their and get some damage because they're probably gonna play a blocker. It's fine. Can even freeze the thing. Sure. If I were in a very bad spot, I wouldn't keep it. Maybe I am in the bad spot because they have so many cards in hand. Ah. Smuggler got hit. Not the end of the world. Kill my researcher. Ah. I back something at some point. Losing a 3 unless discard a card, sacrifice a creature. I will lose 3. Crack a clue and then sprite most likely. Even though not getting a lot of value out of the ETB, but okay. Do I even collect evidence? Yeah, I don't really need to keep the evidence or anything, I don't think. Even crack the crew, I think I'm just gonna lock down this 1/1. Not on the job, we're good. But yeah, we're not doing that good here. We have one clue at least, but don't have a ton of resources left. Our opponent has a lot of mana and cards in hand. An orb that will get good at some point if the game is very slow. I don't like to see this, blocks my stuff. Case. Awkward. I don't think we're supposed to hold down to... Oh, these are artifacts. Oh. It's flipped even without keeping the clue. Okay, great. We do need to have them survive. So I won't attack with them. Wasn't planning on it, I don't think, anyway. I think I only play one because I want to be able to activate it. No attacks. A little sad. Because they have a lot of value incoming. There's one person in lifelink. I'll just take 3, right? Creature, no. Thing, this card lose 3. I do think I trade for the Mortipede with my 2 if I can. Block with other things, but I think I'm supposed to try to trade. They don't have a ton in black-red that combat trick that would work in this situation. Like toxin analysis doesn't necessarily help here. The +2/+4 first strike would be good. Oh, it has menace. Vector. What you got? Maybe nothing, just want the life. Like they have something. Shock doesn't help. Slice. Sure. Okay. Arrival. Yeah. Similar Just play that and pass. You got both things. It's close to 5. He's down pre-combat. Another one, okay. Maybe no attacks then? No. Can't really afford to attack, can I? I want to use Arrival. Just jump with this and make 1/1s. I can go through the 1/1s if I attack. And then attack with the 3/4. Maybe I'm supposed to attack. Pretty sad. Waiting isn't gonna work. If I can't use Arrival, I might just cycle it. Because I just need to draw stuff here. Okay. I lose 3 again. Maybe it's a Shady Informant. In which case this will survive, but they will kill my sprite. If it is, then I block with this and save the other thing. I don't know what it is, so block like that. Yeah. I don't get value out of the Arrival. The trade anyway. Doing this doesn't save it. Super sad, but I have to cycle it. This is not gonna do it. Play the land. I have clues in my deck, which makes me want to play it, but I'm supposed to like hope they get scared of my planes. Just play it. It's too easy to lose value. You don't get much value by holding your land and bluffing. It's not looking good. It would be a shame to end on a 3/3 with this deck. Orb is gonna get me. Things. Oh, maybe I was supposed to hold the land for that. 3 life? Yeah, I was supposed to do that, certainly. I'm gonna take 3 again. One of my outs is on the job. Is it even an out though? At this point? I have to try for that, gains them a ton of life. I'm not gonna play around anything. If they have something, I might as well die, I think. Right? I can't kill them when on the job. They have a trick. I can't. It's not like I can kill them when on the job, so they have a trick. Can they get something back? Yeah. Pretty dead. Pretty dead. Are drawing very poorly. Then we'll hold on to it. For orb. Too bad a 3/3 for this deck. I think it deserves better. I think I made big mistakes. I quad block the Mortipede. How could I possibly win? Case into a 4/4. Binding the Mortipede. Cryptic Coat, I guess Cryptic Coat is my out. Potentially, maybe. Okay, if I quad block this and draw Cryptic Coat, is it even enough? B. Also trade here. Try to trade here. Four. What you got? I knew it wasn't a Ferdolage, didn't I? I knew. It could technically do something else, but I was very likely in the Ferdolage. Was supposed to just jump with one creature. Hold on, no. It's this one though, right? Not sure anymore. I think it's this one. So they have 2. I will discard my land. And we draw planes. Yikes. Didn't get to play too much with the deck. Did we have fun? It was a close game. It drew poorly. Neutral. I didn't add the deck, so I can't even see it anymore. Wanted to take a look at it. 3 Novice Inspectors was great. Triple case of the Field Falcon worked out quite well. We had a ton of 4/4 flyers. We lost to getting our 4/4 flyer eaten by the orangutan. Drew a little bit badly on the last game. I didn't feel the clunkiness too much of the deck, even though it definitely had the potential to be. I think it was a pretty good deck and deserved better than 3 wins, but sometimes that's how it goes.